are in the midst of fall. Everything is shifting. Everything around you is changing. And everything within you has been changing, shifting, transforming. I decided to wear this shirt for your sign initially. And it's the Beatles, Let It Be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. There are going to be some things that you're just going to have to let be for the time being. You're going to have to work around your current obstacles. You're going to have to push through any struggles that you're currently going through. You're going to have to let what's outside of your control be. Let it be. I feel like with you, Pisces, there are two sides to you. There are two sides to everybody, but specifically you, Pisces. You can be a guppy, be friendly, frolicking around, being free-spirited, lighthearted. And then you can be the shark. When a shark smells blood in the water, it's over. And there may be some instances where there have been some situations where you smell blood in the water. I feel like that can either be in reference to you or to the people that you are surrounded by. For the most part, you like to be the guppy. You like to laugh, smile, be happy, be carefree. You love to love. But sometimes there are those that do not allow us to do so. They show us time and time again that they're not meant to be around. And within a sense, that reminds me of blood being in the water. There may be some bad blood between you and certain people. And then there are others that, you know, you get along with perfectly. You're happy. You're able to be the guppy. You're able to be carefree. But therein lies the significance of your two fish, Pisces. Whoever makes the shark come out of you, it's time to confront them and get rid of them. And this month, I feel like you've already done so. Because you're no longer focused on this type of feeling, hopelessness, helplessness, sadness, feeling broken and alone, feeling abandoned, dealing with relationships that have stopped maturing, stopped evolving. Even within yourself, Pisces, there may be some emotions that you've been feeling for quite some time. You may not have known how to get rid of them, but now we're at a place where you're calling a spade, and you're making a positive change in your life after coming out of a tumultuous time. Now we find you in the center of what appears to be a love triangle for some of you. There's some indecision regarding matters of the heart. There's definitely feelings of love, harmony, but indecisiveness is standing in the way of you pursuing this type of love. For some of you, you guys could even be contemplating relationships, marriages, because challenging you is the Ten of Chalices. You guys are dealing with a situation from the past that did not end well. It drained you emotionally. There was a lot of fighting, unhappiness. You felt lonely. But now I feel like you guys are ready to get your feet wet and to try something new with someone new. But the indecisiveness, I feel, is coming from what you have come out of, Pisces. Should you put your heart on the line once again? Should you leave it alone? Will it turn out the way that things turned out in the past, where things have escalated to the point of no return? Or can this really be something that will set me free from the bondage of feelings of loss, loneliness, abandonment? Could this be the missing puzzle piece for you? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini here, because I do notice some air. And I just feel like you guys are really stuck in the middle right now. Your heart may be with someone from your past, but you have all of these new opportunities. Which do you choose? With the Devil reversed in the near future, this is a good sign. I love seeing this card in the reverse, because the Devil is all about bondage, greed. Someone only focused on friends with benefits and focused on material things. Substance abuse. But in the reverse, you are recovering. For those of you dealing with drinking, I even see that with the Ten of Chalices. There could be some issues where you guys may be doing a lot of drinking or just overindulging in smoking, drinking, whatever your poison is. Some of you guys are recovering from that. Some of you are reclaiming your power from the past, from everything that kept you emotionally and mentally bound. You are releasing yourself from bondage, from karmic attachments. But you still have to work your way through this indecisiveness. Now, I will say, Pisces, be very wary about saying and doing things impulsively. Be very careful. Because this is all about not thinking before doing, before speaking. You could even be dealing with an air sign, as I stated before with this Lovers, the card for Gemini. It could even be a Libra or an Aquarius who may try to challenge you in some way. They're working your nerves. And this is all about allowing certain people to get your goat that really don't need to be getting your goat. Your mind is scattered. And I feel like right now you will be going through a roller coaster, but not for long, Pisces. I feel like you will decide to cut off communication from those that have no business being in your life, to put it very simply. Seven of Swords reversed. Further reiterating people that don't need to be in your life. Anybody who's been doing anything sneaky behind your back, anything illegal, theft, lying, cheating, all of that has been found out. The secret's out. Hell, I'm pretty sure the secret has been out. But in order for you to be able to push forward in the right direction, and in order for you to be able to constructively work through this indecisiveness, you're going to have to complete some cycles with certain people. You're going to have to break free from deception. Break free from those that may still dabble here and there in extracurricular activities such as drinking and partying. If you're trying to get somewhere in life, you have no time for those things. You have no time for liars. You have no time for cheaters, manipulators. But the fact that certain things have been on your mind, it's affecting your emotions. Let it be. Let it go and let it be. Advice. We have the Knave of Chalices reversed. Don't allow your insecurities or even the insecurities of others get in the way of your progress. For some of you, this card is specifically in reference to you because it's very watery energy. But this could also be a fellow water sign or just someone who may not be confessing their feelings, their true feelings to someone here. They're blocking their heart off. Turning down a love offer here. But I feel like it stems from a lot of insecurity. External factors, I see Temperance reversed, the card for Sagittarius. Be careful with this type of person here, because when this is in the reverse, this person loses their temper very easily. They're emotionally imbalanced. They don't focus on the long term, so they're all about instant gratification. They could also be a drinker. They like to overindulge, doing things in excess. Call a spade, Pisces. If somebody doesn't need to be in your life, they don't need to be in your life, period. Right? No matter how much you may like them or have fun with them, if you know that you need to cut some things out in order for you to get to where you're trying to go, do what's best for you, but don't let someone rattle your cage. Don't let someone get your goat. Don't let anyone hinder your progression. I see more watery energy here with the Queen of Chalices reversed. All about, again, insecurities. Your fears from the past. Your past experiences, your past relationships, your childhood even for some of you. has created deep-seated insecurities. For some of you, your childhood could have bred codependent relationships, making them toxic and unhealthy. You guys could be dealing with a woman here who is, again, blocking their heart off. The love that you had for the people that you've held dear has now turned into anger. And it's blocking you emotionally from creating new and healthy bonds. Your fears are what's inciting all of these insecurities, preventing you from seeing what's right in front of you. But keep in mind, Pisces, now that you know the source of where all of this is coming from, why you're feeling the way you are, why your mind is going in circles, why it's time to let the past go in some way, let it go and let it be. If you know deep down that you are not ready for something new and you're still healing, well, continue to heal until you release yourself completely and permanently from karmic attachments, from your toxic relationships, family, friend, romantic, or otherwise. But the good news is that that's easily fixable. You know what you need to do, Pisces. You know who you need to keep and who you need to get rid of. It's time to start putting it into action. The outcome is the King of Pentacles. So I do see some earth energy for sure. I see Capricorn with the devil here as well. Also, I see Virgo and Taurus. If you guys are talking to an earth sign here, I will say this. That person is in the upright. They are abundant. They are stable. They take care of their home. They are all about family. This is the person that will help you release that which does not serve your higher purpose. Money will be flowing freely to you. Opportunities will present themselves. But I feel like it's all contingent upon you making the decision or decisions that you know you've needed to make for quite some time. And even at the bottom of the deck here, usually I start off with this one, but I love how we're switching things up. I love how it all ties together because the Two of Chalices is reversed. That decision that you know you need to make is to not reunite with anyone that has proven time and time again to not have your best interest at heart, to not be trustworthy, to not be very good people. They don't treat you very well. If you're thinking about a breakup, it's time to lay it to rest for good. There's really no going back at this point. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone who is married currently, who may have come back from the past. And unfortunately, although both parties involved may want to rekindle things, things are still going to be imbalanced as they were before. But I also see some good news. Some of you guys are definitely All about the money, honey. When those opportunities start flowing to you, it's over. Abundance, stability is yours. But it's time to lay everything that could potentially disrupt or destroy these opportunities. It's time to let all of that go. What has come to pass has come to pass for a reason. And I see multiple 10s here. Completions. I even noticed this Empress here. I just love these cards. Abundance. You're able to manifest tangible things. Not just ideas, not just concepts. Actually materialized things. Abundance will flow freely to you. Success is yours. And I even see underneath that, the sun. Liberate yourself and let it all go. Happiness is yours, Pisces. As long as you liberate yourself. This is another 10 with the sun. Any third-party situations that you're dealing with, it's time to cut it off. Because if this person was really about a relationship, they would have done something about it. They wouldn't have involved anyone else. So if you're conflicted about anything associated with that, because I did notice the cheating references, I see multiple 3s pop up, it's time to separate yourself for good. Let's go ahead and clarify these. Interesting. Very interesting, Pisces. You've got a lot of messages coming through. It's very interesting because I was telling you with the advice card, with the Knave of Chalices reversed, Pisces energy for sure, with the Moon card here. This is all about being kept in the dark about things. Someone is not expressing themselves and how they truly feel. Someone is being deceptive. They're lying. Some of you could be dealing with another Pisces. And keep in mind, these readings can go vice versa. Maybe there are some things that you're keeping others in the dark about because there's some issues regarding your insecurities that have come from past relationships and just toxic situations as a whole. Very interesting that came out. But with this past situation, success, growth, expansion, and triumph over your past, over those who abandon you, those who are not trying to do better with themselves. You will triumph. Success will be yours. Someone may change their attitude, or someone else may change their attitude towards you in regards to, you know, the dynamic within a relationship here or a friendship. Two of Wands reversed, you're fearing the unknown. That's where the indecision is stemming from. Fears and insecurity seem to be the only obstacle for you this month, Pisces. That's the only thing that I see. Because you guys have already come out of turbulent times. You guys have already dealt with the breakup. You've dealt with the sadness. You've dealt with the loneliness. Now you're at a point to where there's a breakdown in communication. No one's really hearing the other out the way that they need to be. This may have resulted in a lost home. It's just a breakdown in communication all around. Hence where some of these unresolved emotions are still significant. But the near future looks beautiful. The only problem is I feel like there's definitely some energy where you feel like you're stuck in a financial situation. You feel like things are stagnant. You're bored of what you're doing. You could feel even that your family and your home situation is very stagnant. You're feeling stuck. Some of you guys may even decide to release yourself from a situation where you're feeling stagnant. You may find something better for some of you. But be careful not to allow laziness to get in the way. There could be just a fellow earth sign who could be just displaying all of these traits. They're very lazy, they're bored, they're boring, they're stagnant. They're not doing anything to better themselves. And if that's the case, then you will be releasing yourself from that. You're accepting things as they are. You're no longer sad about it. You're not crying over spilt milk. It is what it is. And now you're just focused on moving on. Some of you guys could be focused on your own business. Some of you could be receiving a promotion. So for some of you, it could even be a situation where things started to feel stagnant. You felt like it was time to go, but then maybe some things started to turn around. I see long-term stability. If you guys are running your own businesses, continue to put the work into that. Your dreams, your goals, even if it seems far-fetched to everyone else who hears about it. Keep pushing forward. But I do see that you're going to need to pull yourself back. You're going to have to keep to yourself to really figure out what it is that you're going to do, figure out your next move, figure out who needs to be in your life, who doesn't, figure out what you want out of life and how you're going to go get it. But these cards came back out again. Liberation, abundance, manifestation. Once things are completed and you have liberated yourself, the sky isn't even the limit. The stars are the limit. Be good with your time management. Remain balanced. Keep up with your work and home life. Even if that means you can't go out and do what you're used to doing, focus on regaining that sense of balance. You've got to make certain decisions that may not feel good initially. It may feel lonely initially, but if it's for your future, you've got to start taking it seriously as well as yourself. Good time management, maintaining balance between work and home life, budgeting well with the Four of Pentacles. I do see that you guys will start to make that effort, even when things look bleak. Things will start to come to fruition for you. Your attitude will change. Your belief system that may have been holding you back will change. Be careful of the company you keep. I feel like that needs to be said. As for anything impulsive that may have been done or said, things will start to turn in your favor once communication has been cut off. Once you've cleared your mind and you're no longer scattered. Good fortune will start to come your way. But this Sagittarius person here, this person is very foolish. They're very impulsive. They're immature. Very childish. You need to get rid of these type of people. People that say things out of left field, being disrespectful. Don't allow someone else's foolishness to get you out of character. Because you have things that you want to do, Pisces. You have dreams that you want to make a reality. So by golly, go out there and do it. If you can't take anybody else on the trip with you, that's fine. Or if you have one or two good friends to take them. As long as you know that they're building you up and making you a better person, helping you to better yourself. But if somebody over here is just playing games, got a girl over here for the men out there, a guy here, a guy there, a guy everywhere, like a Dr. Seuss book. There's a guy here, there's a guy there. Oh, look, there are guys everywhere. Yeah, you don't want to be dealing with that. No matter how cute she is or he is, if they're not bettering you, challenging you to evolve, they have no business being there. It's not even about the money. It's not even about any of that. Which that is a factor, don't get me wrong. But the character of someone is more important. And if they don't even have the bare minimum of that, if they can't even build you up, you're doing all the work, cut it out. Because these are codependent relationships. These type of relationships only incite insecurity within yourself because you're trying and trying and trying, and then you see that you're not really getting much in return from certain people. But the fact that you continue to deal with them and you continue to try, continue to care when they obviously have shown they don't, that's what's inciting insecurity. Caring about certain people that really have no business knowing you. And the outcome is clarified by the Hangman. Yeah. Some of you guys may very well just cut someone off. It could be an earth sign. It could be a workplace situation. Letting something go. You could be letting friends go. Relationships go. Just letting go in general. Let it go and let it be. It's time to make some sacrifices to get to where you want to be. So let's go ahead and get you some advice. Before I bid you adieu, I think this was an awesome reading, Pisces. You're coming out of a time of tragedy, toxicity, negativity. And now you're transitioning into something fresh and new, and it may just shock you. It may just scare you a little bit because you may have gotten used to the way things used to be, and now you're hit with something new, and it's like, well, damn, how do I deal with this? You know, Should I be looking at them with one eye open, or should I just let it be? See how that works? You should just let it be. Wait and see and let it be. Okay? So we have 2 cards here. I'm going to cut the deck. And we're going to start with the one at the bottom of the deck. Okay? So, very interesting. We have the seed moon, new growth, in reverse. So, here we are. You may need to rethink your intentions in your situation. What is the motivation behind them? If they are not sincere or for the higher good of all, they will not fulfill your spirit in the long term. You may also be afraid to face the unknown and invite in change. What'd I tell you? Didn't I tell you about that 2 of Wands reversed? Fearing the unknown? See? But that's okay though. Because you have control over yourself. So you can change that. Nothing is stopping you but you. The next one, cold moon, also in the reverse. Okay? You are experiencing fatigue from overworking, allowing others to drain your energy, and or both. You need to stop in your tracks and change some of your choices before you completely burn out. Focus on adding better choices to your life rather than getting rid of anything right now. Soon there will be no room for lack. So you need to find some time to rest, create a cozier environment, protect and preserve your energy, and heal your root and sacral chakras. The root chakra is all about your resources, your home, hearth, the physical realm, your money, everything associated with your life. That is the root chakra. If that is blocked, you will have all sorts of problems finding good work, finding a good home, keeping your money right. Your sacral chakra is all about manifestation. Clear your energies right now. Rest, revitalize, recharge. And you will be able to reignite those chakra centers. Open them up, which opens the world of abundance up to you. Okay? Now the next one we have is awareness. It's the waxing crescent, but it is sideways. So looks like we'll be reading both for that one. So we'll just go with it. I honor my past. I accept what I see. The future is vast with possibility. The ever-growing crescent moon keeps the energy flowing. As you gain more clarity, you will begin to receive more messages and see different pathways you can choose from. It can become overwhelming at this point in the moon cycle. Energy is picking up and shifting its movements. Remain flexible at this time and open your awareness. You can begin by accepting what you can and cannot control. You can open your awareness and play out the different pathways in your mind. Become aware of your own personal energy flow and follow your intuition before you make a decision. Does it support your visions and desires? Is your decision based in fear? Allow whatever flows to flow. And if you are ebbing, observe and take notes. Shadow side. You are being too narrow-minded right now. Focus on the bigger picture at hand. Learn from your past and have faith you can move forward with more wisdom and understandings. Some key elements to this card that I'm noticing I feel like I should bring to your attention as well. So just, guys, observe your surroundings, and your interactions. How do you feel around certain people? Do you normally feel that way when you're alone? Well, if you don't, then what could be making you feel that way? Is it your own insecurities or is it someone else's negative energy? Pisces, you are inherently intuitive. Use your gifts. Have faith. Believe in your vision. Forgive yourself and others. That is necessary to heal right now. It is critical. It is vital. Okay? Let go of the past and stay open to new things, new opportunities, new people. Okay? And the final one that we have is the blessing moon. Okay? And it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm sure that you guys can put this message to good use. The sun is high in the sky, and this Leo moon cycle inspires playfulness, pleasure, and good times. You've been working hard and deserve leisure in your life. This is the perfect time to take a vacation, travel, and enjoy what life has to offer. You are feeling content with all that you have accomplished so far. There is abundance and room for play. Your work is not over, but celebration and relaxation is in order. Pay special attention to your dreams at this time, for they may reveal your next step. Before you move on, you must honor what has come to pass. Celebrate with your tribe in love and gratitude so more blessings can shower down on you. Enjoy this relaxing and content atmosphere. I'm going to read the shadow side for this one as well. I have a feeling that that may be relevant to some of you. You may be feeling sluggish or lazy at the moment. To increase your energy, try the Surya Mudra, touching your ring finger to your thumb as shown in the image of the card, to increase your Agni or fire. Take some time to play and you will feel carefree and energized again. Okay? All work and no play makes for a very dull day. Okay? So there you go, you guys. That was pretty self-explanatory, but it is still a beautiful reading nonetheless. Stay strong, guys. If you are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Make sure you guys hit that like button, okay? The sign that hits 1,000 likes first will be done first. I'll do them in order, okay? So get in on that. And other than that, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.